Is my microphone working? Yes, it is. Cool. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Let's Play on Thursday. And today I'm playing Cat Saga, which I don't have a box for because it's a print and play. And yeah, I printed some sheets that they sent me so I could show you the game. It's coming up to Kickstarter, and I hope I did this correctly. Well, it should pop up soon-ish. There we go. And for the people who are watching on YouTube, you can just find it in the description. But that's a little hard to do on Twitch. So yeah, if you want to follow the link, exclamation mark sponsor, and you will get to the link. It's not live yet as of this stream. I don't know exactly when they are going live, but yeah, there's the link. I wanted to do this one last week, but last week there was something probably physically broken from the backyard, and today it looked like that as well. I think we started at 9 in the backyard and we ended at 11:30. Then I couldn't do anything. I couldn't lift this arm. Now I can. It's still a little stiff, but it really hurts lifting just like a pen lifting like that hurt like crazy. Well, if that hurts like crazy and I only have my right arm, I'm pretty useless and it's my backyard and I'm not just gonna say, oh, do this. No, I want to participate. So we took a little day off so I could heal that lot of tiger balm on my biceps, and I think half an hour later I was feeling better. It still needs to rest a little bit more. Luckily, writing on a board isn't that heavy to do. It's not that intensive. It would be intensive if I had to lay tiles in the backyard. Basically, I needed to fix my fence. My fence is almost done, and then we're also clearing out more dirt. Apparently, my backyard is still too high, so we need to clear out more dirt so I can have proper tile placement, and it would be nice. And all the water will flow to the back of the yard onto, well, there's a little back alley there, and flood that with water. Well, then it will go into a draining and into the well, the bushes and the field behind that, because I have a big playing field right behind my house. By the way, that's behind my house. That's my neighbor. That's behind my house that way. Garden is also that way, almost literally below me. I think, well, that wall I can almost touch it. There, straight below, that's my front door. So now you know a little bit more about my house. But yeah, I do feel a little bit stiff, so I might do a little bit more tiger balm after the stream. I also have to finish up on some translations, which I need to find time for. Probably, hopefully, have them done soon-ish. Hi, Timero, how are you? So, Timmy, do you even go to conventions? But I guess you're not at Gen Con right now, right? Otherwise, you should be doing something else, because it would be 5 p.m. in Indianapolis. Right? Or is Indianapolis still Eastern? Nah. Indianapolis is Central, right? I forgot. It's been a year since I was there. But I hope you are well. And today we're playing a roll and write kind of game. It's a roll and write RPG-ish. But Dutch, you never do RPGs. I know. But this is from a Dutch company, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll give it a go. We're only playing the introductionary game, so not many spoilers. There will be some spoilers, so spoiler alert. If you don't want spoilers, yeah, go away. If you don't mind spoilers, it's just the introductionary scenario, so you should be fine. So yeah, I hope my arms will not bother me too much. And you can see, so this is how white I normally am, and this is how brown I am right now. And to be fair, the light doesn't do it justice. This is way darker. You can see it clearly here. How dark from working in the sun. And tomorrow we have to dig a lot of dirt away, and it's gonna rain all day. So it's not gonna be fun, but it needs to be done. I cannot keep postponing laying the tiles. You didn't hear my question. I'm guessing you're not at Gen Con. And do you even go to conventions? Okay, maybe I should turn on subtitles. Meanwhile, I'm gonna swip to the game so you can see what's going on. So, for a little bit of help, I do have the PDFs ready. So, and as you can see, some things are stretch goals, so I don't even know what they are. So, stretch goals. I don't get a specialty right now. So, during the setup for the first adventure. I am not. Hashtag Gen Con. Now, Gen Con used to be a thing. I think Gen Con was the last thing in the first year of the pandemic. Then Gen Con stopped. I believe Suzanne. I believe Suzanne ran it, right? And well, she was way too busy now. And you have not been to any cons. BG Spring would be the closest and most likely if possible. Okay. The only BGG thing we have over here, I think there's a BGG cruise in either the Mediterranean or the North Sea. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's kind of like a roll and ride RPG. It's choose your own adventure, and then you gain stuff, and that it's not your typical roll and ride like you roll the dice and you mark them, but yeah, you try to use them a little bit wisely. So it's more RPG than roll and ride. But you are right. The characters do look cute. I chose this one, and I named this one after my son. and I printed them double-sided, so there's also one on the back. It's cute little cats. And I laminated it because that's so much easier to do. I misplaced mine. So, but first we have to create a character, and to create a character we need to give them a personality, which comes in the top one, and a history, which comes in the bottom one. And there are some perks that come along with that. So what I'm basically looking for, because if we have a challenge, either a try or a fight, we use one of these, and then it means we roll those numbers and we try to gain those numbers basically, and see how many of those numbers we rolled, and if we reach a certain limit, that's nice. And the more of them we have marked here, the more of them we can earn more points. So yeah, that's basically how it works. And we can get gear that helps us with a lot of stuff. And now I feel a sneeze coming up. Oh, itchy my nose. I will sneeze at some point. So I wanted to have a little bit of diverse characters, so not that they're all strength or all charisma or all cunning or something like that. I want be a little bit mix and match so we can do stuff, and that's why we have this personality trait. And as you can see, some are stretch goals. Benefit, so the ability increase. Let's go back to board. The ability increase are which one I can mark over here or over there, depending on the character I'm updating. But otherwise, you get them. So like this one gives me 2 agility. This gives me an agility and charisma and a strength. All nice double strength. So if we need fighting, that's useful. Precision. But I would like to get a mix and match kind of thing. So like intellect and agility, and the other one strength and cunning. Then we have a little bit of everything, which would be nice. I would be brave and my son would be adaptive, or other ways around. And there are also traits, very important. So we are here with agility and charisma, and choose any 2. And history is the next one we're gonna pick. So I was thinking, yeah, let's make my son brave. I'm just gonna write down brave. Brave, that gives him 1 strength and 1 cunning. So he can roll, he has an extra 3 and an extra 6 in his rolls. So that's nice. And the trait is any try or fight TF with a success number that's double or more than your ability points in that specific ability. Okay. How am I going to do this? With a success. With number greater than ability times 2 plus 1. Okay. The greater than or equal. Okay. And then I would make myself adaptive. Adaptive. And that makes me intellect and agility. So that's the 2 and the 5. So on opposite sides, which I basically like. Any trait or fight is trait and trait or fight. Straight is +1 and long straight is +3. And that depends on the dice rolls. So that's cool. So we got personality. I am adaptive and my son is brave. And somehow felt an itch and now I'm just sniffing. It's getting loose. Now we need history. We're doing the Scratchwood Saga, but that doesn't mean we just get a history, right? Just checking. Create history, pick a history and add it to your cat. History is ability points, gain ability points, nice. And items. So the ability points are in this one, which I already did for the other one. And write down item effects in your inventory. So I get items as well. Okay. And we have mastery, which if you get that, then somebody is good at using a sword. So use an arrow. This is a spell, I believe. Or an axe. We have a book. And they have an ability increase as well, so that's cool. So we could give them more of the same, so they have bigger ones on the ones they want to do. So that would be cunning and strength. Do we have that combination? Cunning and strength. Precision set, cunning and strength. Mastery strength weapons. I don't know which one are the strength weapons. That's something I need to look up. Or we give them totally something new. None of them have charisma or precision. So that would be this way. Charisma or precision. So I give my son the Shadow Saga. Shadow Saga. And that means he gets a precision and charisma. Nice. Oh. I need to go for top to bottom, of course. And that gives him a disguise, bark sandals. Disguise or bark sandals. So he gets something on his feet. And for that, do I have an item list somewhere? I believe I do. Yeah, bark sandals, that comes in the item list. Or the other one is disguise. First over. And now we have to choose between those things. So let's see. I printed it out too small. I couldn't find my glasses, so we have to scroll on this one. So we have a disguise or bark sandals. Is there a quick way to go down to no? Well, let's skip that and go to items. Disguise, a physical disguise created with cosmetics and dye to completely change. Type head garb, so it's calling the head. It can be used once. And number HG02. Effects, charisma, try, flip one die, reroll pairs, then flip one more die. Okay, and if we go for the bark sandals, Bogar, unlimited use, only once per try though. PG02, Paul Garb, cunning, try, reroll any number of dice. That's the one I'm gonna do because that's easy to do. PG02. Running. Unlimited. Reroll any. Okay. This one might take a while because now I have to scroll all the way back up to page 2. This is way easier. 2. Bam! Okay, then we have crossbow and longbow. Let's go to the weapons. Weapons. Warhammer, great axe, crossbow or the longbow. Precision weapon. Weapon 14. Fight, reroll one die. Each pair of dice with numbers 1, 2 or 3 adds +2. So each pair of 1s, 2s or 3 adds +2. That's nice. And longbow. Precision weapon, unlimited use. Obsession, fight. Yeah. Reroll one die. A set of 2 pair of dice adds +3. I'm going for the crossbow. That's my weapon. That's the 14. Let's reroll 1 each pair. 1, 2, 3 is a +2. Okay. We need to go back to page 2, but because what are the other things that we got? Smoke bomb or poison. Sounds like an item. There, poison. Nasty object, one-time use. Number 144. Use before rolling for a fight. During the fight, even if every die matching the ability you fight with adds +1. Okay. And the other one was spellbook, compass. No. Now I forgot what the other one was. Smoke bomb. Did we see a smoke bomb? Lockpick, rope, scroll, holy water, war paint, smoke bomb. Also one-time use. Any try, reroll any number of dice. Any reroll die that shows a 6 reduces the target number by -1. And the 1 increases the target by +1. Nah, I will go for the poison. No, that's 144. Before fight. Matching. It's a one-time use, by the way. Matching +1. Okay, and then the crossbow was unlimited. Now that I know. Okay. Almost done with one character. Wow, character creation. Maybe I should have done this before then. We have Shadow Spore. I believe that was on this page. Right. Potion, smoke bomb. No. Shadow Claw. And we're missing the Shadow. Oh, that's one word. Spore. 1 of 1, and the other one is that here. It's an object. 120. One-time use. Add physical. And you cannot even read my sheet right now. To try with mental. I might not even be able to read my stuff, but like, good luck reading this. But we're not done yet. We still need one for me. So let's get that done quickly. Okay, we go to page 2 because I know that's where we have all the other things. So a little overlap might be nice. Oh, did we get a mastery? Oh, you get a mastery in bows, of course, because you get a bow weapon, which makes sense. Then it might be sensible to do something else that's not weapon related, like mastery on this one. Add cunning and precision. Yeah, sure, we have some overlap with that. I'm fine with that. Running and precision. So that's the Mageborn Saga. So, funny. My son's character is holding a shield and a sword, and he's currently good with a bow. Okay. Mageborn. Mageborn. I have a mastery in books at least. So we have a pointy hat or a robe. It would be around page 6, I believe. No. Pointy hat. Oh, that's when I'm resting. That's just at the end of the game. That's not fun. Robe is unlimited. Let's do a robe. So that's a BG 3. And intellect, reroll any. Okay. Intellect, reroll any. Okay, that's a simple one. And it's an unlimited use. Get that? Unlimited. Okay. What's the other stuff? Mageborn Illusion or Shadow Claw? Illusion. That with just one S. Oh, sorry. Illusion. Oh, we have more. Potion of Illusion. No. Illusion. Band Perception is also in the rest. Okay, then we go for Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw. Also for resting. It's an arcane spell. And we'll use that then. Spell 23. And it's when we do a precision. Reroll 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. What else did we get? Transmute and Potion of Fireball. And mute. Yeah, you can get it more. Oh, it's a Z, which means I can use it once, but it will return me at the end of the game. So this is an S41. This is also a Z. Any try transform an object into an other object you own. With a try. Object. It's too much text for this little field. If I then use that item as part of your try. If the item is transmuted into a consumable item, it is removed after using. Otherwise, the item is returned back into its original form after the try. So I can try, if I'm like, oh, I don't have that, oh, I will use that. Oh, that's new. And then it's Fireball. Potion of Fireball. Now it's the Potion of Fireball, not Fireball itself. Potion of Fireball. It's only one. Potion of Fireball. Did they mean to say potion or fireball? Potion of heal. Potion. What does a potion do? Potion can hold one spell. Okay, so it's number 6 plus the spell. Okay, it's a one-time use. Okay, well, it's 6 dot and then fireball. Let's go back to fireball. Fireball. Let's invite. Reroll all some 13 to 20 plus 2 and some bigger than 21 plus 3 plus 1 damage. Okay, I did not get that thing because it's thick pen if you write with whiteboard markers. I don't have the finer ones I used to, but okay, my creatures are done. Let's go. There we have a full sheet. So I have a bow and arrow. It's good in casting spells, and I have a cat with a sword and a shield who's good with bow and arrow. Yeah, okay, perfectly fine, no issues there. And then there is a little bit of a story. Looking back, adventure has called you since you were just a kitten. Now setting off on a journey that's beyond your wildest dreams, you are faced with an important question. Are you prepared to embrace an epic saga and forge your very own heroic tale? Okay, we're gonna play Saga 1, basically introductory saga. And that means it will be some spoilers. It will also mean this is easy. It's not hard. So if you think after this playthrough, oh, this game is way too easy, the game will get harder once you get to the higher sagas. As the first rays of dawn pierced through the canopy, a group of travelers passed through the dense scratchwood forest. Towering trees loom ominously overhead, their gnarled branches intertwining like long fingers reaching out to snatch unwary travelers. The travelers are a group of merchants making their way to Leafstone, accompanied by you. Each of you carries a distinct air of mystery. However, as you travel together, you have time to get acquainted and share some tales. Go to number 1, which is basically the following line. Tell the other group members about your cat. Share your habits, characteristics, and backstory. Well, we did that during setup, so we're going to number 2. The group of merchants is led by Darius, the trade master, a big and hairy tradesman with a friendly smile. We truly appreciate your presence as our protectors on this road, especially through this part of the journey, the Scratchwood Forest, a place teeming with strange tales. Rumor has it that many travelers disappear from this forest. Hopefully, with your presence, we will be safe. Go to number 26. So I'm scrolling to number 26. After a few hours, there no longer appears to be a clear path to follow, and the forest gets even denser. Harder to navigate. To stay on track, make a cunning try 2. A success, go to 12. A failure, go to 22. So we can choose because you have one cunning, you have one cunning. So basically, either one of them has to roll 1-3. You had physical with mental. It's just one item. Do you really want to do that? No, you're not going to use a bow and arrow, so that doesn't make sense. For cunning, you can reroll any unlimited times. That's because of your boots. That's a good thing. So I will move this here to see who leads the attack or the challenge in this case. Wow. Reroll any. So yeah, I'm gonna reroll all because that's also allowed. I only have one cunning, and wow, I have a 3 plus another 3. That's a 2. Oh, barely did not make that first try. Okay, but yeah, we got there. So, and that was 26. So we are going to number 12. Back on track. You pick up the pace. After some time, you come across high trees with black flowers underneath them. We can choose. So, chat, if you want to join in, we can inspect the flowers or we keep going. So, I give you a choice. First one to respond. That's one thing I'm going to do. Meanwhile, I'm going to pour in a glass of bubbly water. So that my throat doesn't dry. If neither of you chooses, then I'm gonna roll a d2 with Google. Oh, basically, oh no, I can roll one die and do odds or even. That works as well. I'll go for the green die because it's flowers. Nobody? Okay. So odd is inspect the flowers and even is keep going. Apparently we keep going to 31. Evening falls as you set up camp. You only rest for a few hours and you march on before sunrise. Go to number 5. Further down the path, you suddenly hear loud noises. You get closer and recognize screaming and metal clattering. From the bushes, you spot a carriage. A battle seems to take place. The carriage is under attack from all sides by vines and branches coming from the trees. You tell Darius and the other merchants to step back. Choose stealthily get closer or charge into battle. So we have one that can at least fight, but with a bow and arrow. I'm not sure how that works against 3. I rather would have a sword to cut the branches. And the other one, yeah, I have a fireball. I can use it once and burn the whole forest down. that's an idea. Or do we get closer stealthily? And otherwise, I'm gonna let fate decide what we're gonna do. Okay. We're gonna stealthily get closer. Let's go to number 28. Make an agility try for 3. Successes going to 9 and failures going to 25. Agility, you are the most agile because you have at least one agility. No. Do we have an agility? Right, I can transform an object. Yeah. In a fight, I'm not in a fight. I don't do precision, so we're just gonna roll, and I need 2 5s from these because I have 1 5 out there. Okay. Failure. Because it's not a fight, so I cannot re-roll. So we have a failure. So we're going to 25. As you try to sneak closer, you step on a branch. It snaps. It snaps loudly. Immediately a fine grasp your direction. Your next fight is reduced by -1. Go to 15. One living tree lumbers forward to grasp you with its branches. The plants grasp at the carriage while you all furiously fight against them. Fight defines 3. Success is an 11. Failure is a 21. So now we're gonna fight. And let's see the rules of fighting. I had them once, but during a try fight, I forgot you can help. During a try or fight, a cat may help out another cat to achieve success. Mark one help action on your player board when it's used. Each cat can perform help action once per saga. And that's unlimited. And when playing with exactly 2 cats, each cat can perform the help action a second time each saga. So that's where these markers are for. When a cat helps, I can re-roll any of the dice once or use item from the inventory from the helping cat. Okay, that's good to know. Currently, we have to fight with the 3. I would say you are going to fight. And I can re-roll 1 die in unlimited times with my bow, with my crossbow. So that will be nice. And if each pair from 1 or 3 is a +2, and I need 5, so it's a -1. So I have to do the 2 on the fight. So I have to do damage basically. There's nothing that says what I'm using for the fight. All right. I see strength try, but I don't see a fight. I see strength tries, but I don't see actually a fight example. Yeah. So I'm guessing I need to make pairs of 1s and 1, 2, or 3s. So do I have a pair? I have a pair of 2s, so that's 2. I needed 2, so that's good. I can re-roll 1 die just in case. So I already have these. And I'm re-rolling this. If it's a 1 or a 3, I have 4. So I'm better. I have 2 pairs, so I have 4. I used my weapon once during this test, so we have a success. So we go to number 11. You take the 3 down heroically. Yeah, it's a 3. I beat the 3 people. Well, to be fair, I've been working in my backyard, and I had to get out roots that were like this big for trees that I don't have in my backyard for like 15 years. So, or it's maybe the bushes from the neighbor, but yeah, it's not fun of shuffling through the dirt and then hitting a root, because you shoveled like a small narrow gap, and it's like, okay, so I had to saw through the root to get it away. Made hole bigger as well. Okay, but yeah, we took the 3 down. Soon a calmness comes over the forest as the vines slither back to the tree line. Go to number 4. Choose inspect the carriage or inspect the area. So odd would be inspect the carriage, and even would be inspect the area. Oh, has to go in. It's even. We're going to inspect the area. Which means we go to number 20. A rough battle has taken place here, right before you came by. Make an intellect try for 3. So an intellect is more your cup of tea. Means we need to roll 2s, but I also have intellect. I can re-roll any, just once in a try, but yeah, I need 2s. I have 2 2s, and I need 3, so I need more 2s. Can only re-roll. Oh no, I have 3. Yeah. So a pair of sixes. Because 1, 2, 3, which is enough. So we go to number 16. The result of the fight leaves you to believe royal guards had attempted to protect the carriage. Scattered between the cut-off vines, you find some useful items. Get 1 hand axe, weapon 01, and a dagger. So if we get items, I can... You receive an item. 1 player may add it to its cat inventory. Okay. It's just 1 cat. So we found a hand axe and a dagger. I think you should have the hand axe, which is 001, and you get the dagger, which is a 007, a W07. So let's see the special ability on those items. Armor, weapons, a dagger. It's in a fight. Reroll all 1 or 2 repeatedly. And the other one was a W1. There was a right hand axe in a fight. And there's a one-time use, by the way. Reroll 1. Flip 2. Max up to 2. Now I can reroll 1 die and then flip up to 2. And I have to see the dagger. Is that a one-time use? Yeah, also one-time use. So after the use, the dagger is done. I lose it in battle. And now inspect the carriage. So we're still going to inspect the carriage. The carriage is badly damaged from the attack. The horses who were pulling the carriage seem to have run off. Inside the carriage you find a small ornate chest. As you open the chest you see the beautiful shining gem inside of it. Get 1 green stone and then go to inspect the area, which we're not going to do. I'm giving you the green stone. That's a 140. And then we go to 7 afterwards, but let's see what the green stone does. Green stone, it's an unlimited use. Let's try re-roll any. Okay. Cool. Now we go to number 7. You return to Darius and the other merchants. They are incredibly grateful for your protection. I fought a 3. Okay. When you show the stone, Darius goes pale. That's a very important artifact, and he goes on to tell you more about it. Plot point. There was something with plot points. I forgot. I know what there was. There's a post, but there's also plot point. Yeah, then I have to note the plot point, which is number 7. So 7. And that goes for both characters, so nobody misses it. Then we go to 23. Darius tells you about the conflict of Leafstone. About 5 years ago, the king raised taxes to build a new chapel. The poor people of Leafstone were unable to pay for the high taxes, and supported by the guilds of Leafstone, a violent rebellion broke out. The rebellion waged a war against their king. Up until this very day, the king and nobility hide in the castle while the rebellion doesn't have the forces to conquer it. It's a stalemate. And while battles still occur, the people of Leafstone have moved on. The gem you have found wields a great magical power which would greatly benefit whoever carries it. You should consider handing it over to the king or the rebellion. It is too powerful and dangerous to hold on to. Go to 32. After finding your way out of the forest, you see the village of Leafstone ahead of you. Darius stopped. We are going to sell our goods in the market square. I think you should consider visiting the king's castle up north or the rebel camp down south. Thank you for your support through the Scratchwood. You should definitely come by our market stall later. Choose. Are we going to bring the gem to the castle up north? Or are we going to help the rebels, don't like taxes, which I can understand, down south? To be fair, I hate taxes and I don't believe in kings. I think we should elect a leader and not pass it on based on birthright. So, without going all too political. But yeah, that means we are going to the camp south. This time no roll, this is just a call from me. Nestled just outside Leafstone and close to the Meringue River, the rebel camp blends seamlessly with its natural surroundings. Tents and makeshift shelters do not dot the clearing, with red flags rising from each of them. Plot point, so I have 44. To reach the rebel camp, you must traverse the wild Meringue River. Go to 24. Not as much rolling as I expected. Make a strength try. It's 3. Success 51, failure 38. A strength. That's your thing. Already have 1. So I need 6s this time. I need 6s. I have... It's strength. This is for fighting. This before fight. Add physical to mental. Strength is physical. So that I can reroll anything on cunning, which I don't need. And this is also a fight. So basically, it's a one time. Maybe you can help. Is there anything? Fight, transform object. Nah, you cannot help me. Anyway. I only have 1 6. That's 2. I am short 1. But when do I get hit? Because I should get hit in a fight, right? If I don't. If the Saga tells you to take a hit, but it doesn't yet. I had a failure on the strength try, which was 24. Go to 38. You almost made it, but you are exhausted. All cats take 1 hit point damage. So that basically means one of these I have to mark. If all of them are marked on one cat, the cat's out and we're done. I can still use it, and basically it gives me power to re-roll it in 1 die if it's not meeting it. So I think I will do your precision. And for you, I will do the cunning, because you both have anything and you have a cunning re-roll and you don't. And now you do, because yeah. Luckily you find some rope and decide to tie yourself together. Get 1 rope. And that's 127. And do the next try and then go to 24. So we have a rope. Rope is a one-time use. And it's for a physical try. And it's +1 on die and re-roll up to 3. Okay. Yeah. And then we go to 24. Wait. Now we're going back to 24 where we already were, and now we're doing the same strength try. Oh, we're doing the same thing. This is a physical try because yeah, okay. I can do +1 on 1 die and reroll up to 3. Let's see, we need 6s again. Otherwise we go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, which we don't want. Okay, I do a +1 on you. That makes you a 6 and reroll up to 3. So I will get you out. Just remember one. I need one more 6. Not getting any 6s. Anything that you can do to help. Because basically we're failing again and now we're falling down. And we used our rope. Oh wait, we already got a +1 on the next challenge, right? So now we are on 3 because I have 1 because I used the rope, so we lost a rope by rope. And now we have a success, which means we go to 51. It wasn't easy, no, I had 2 attempts. But you reach your destination. A guard awaits you outside. You must get past the guard. Choose. Tell the truth about carrying the gem, lie about your reason being there, or distract him and slip past him. Okay. Options. You can choose, of course. Chat can choose if they want to. Chat's being very quiet right now, but that's okay. I can do 1 and 2. We do the first option, tell the truth. 3 and 4. Oh no, let's do the opposite sides. That's more fun. 1 and 6 is tell the truth. 2 and 5 is lie. 3 and 4 get slip, distract the guard. I'm very curious what this is gonna be. It's a 1. We're gonna tell the truth. Okay, we're gonna tell the truth. The guard looks at you with a frown. I believe you are making things up, stranger. Just stay out of business that you don't belong in. Unfortunately, your only option is to get past the guard. It seems to get past the guard seems to be a distraction. Go to number 30. Wow, I gave it a shot and then it's still nah. Okay. By goofing around, you try to grab the attention of one of the guard. Make a charisma try. I need 4 charisma. I have 1 here. And I can add a physical number to a try with a mental. I'm still not completely sure. But I need 1s. I already have 1, so I need 3 1s with this one. I have 2 1s. Do you have anything that helps? I get a +1 already. So that helps. Because I'm brave. I have a trial fight with a number that's double my ability. It's 4. This was more than double my ability. I only have 1. So that's cool. So I get +1. So currently I'm at 3. But that still doesn't help me. Who said this part was easy? I'm failing. So we're going over to 33. The guard is on to you fast. Get out of here, stranger. Perhaps you don't know who you're messing with. Quickly, you get away. Your only option now is to visit the other faction that is interested in the artifact. If you have 44 marked, erase it and write down 36. If you have 36 marked, erase it and write down 44. Well, we had 44, that becomes 36. And then go to 6. It's a long travel to the other stronghold, and the sun sets as you arrive. When you see 2 guards changing position, you quickly sneak past them. Go to 42. Okay. No more fighting. Now you make your way to speak to the highest in command to deliver the green gem. If you have number 36 marked, yes, go to 35. Okay, go to 35. The grand halls with tapestry depicting the royal family adorn the walls of Leafstone Castle as your footsteps echo through the long hallway. The king locks eyes with you as you enter the throne room, an elegant figure exuding an air of regality and refinement. Their fur sleek and meticulously groomed and draped in blue robes with golden trim. That reflects your royal status, their royal status. Go to number 45. It's clear that your visit is unexpected. Before telling your story and showing the artifact, you show your respect. Make a cunning try. And both have a cunning reroll. This one, my son in particular. For 3. I already have 1. I can reroll any 1 time. So I have 1 3 and I can reroll the rest. Oh, technically I have 2, but yeah. No more 3. Ah man, that's can you help? You can help. Okay. You do your first help and you use your reroll of 1 die. Please be 3, please be 3, please be 3. Otherwise we have failure. Ah, we have a failure. No, I had a +1. I forgot I got a +1 on you. Its ability is higher than the double. I only have 1. So the double would be 2, and then we have to do 3. So 1, 2, 3. Yep, I got it. So it's a success. I think keep getting your special ability. You're not rolling straights anyway. So yeah, I made it. That's a success. Go to 48. It's gonna be hard, but we're gonna try it. You explain that you have encountered what you have encountered and why you came here. When you reveal the artifact, everyone in the room is stunned, until finally the superior speaks. This is a great gift. We greatly appreciate your contribution towards our goal. The only thing that's needed now is to decipher the gem's engravings. As the markings on the gem are pointed out to you, it seems like you are expected to make something of them. Make an intellect try, which is more you because you can reroll, and you already have 1 intellect. So okay, we need 2s this time, and I need an intellect of 4. We have 2 right now. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is a large straight, so I get a +3 plus the 1 that I have, so I have a success. So go to 41, which is over here. When you decipher the symbols and push the correct ones, the gem suddenly opens and a white magical sphere appears. This is what we've been looking for. Thank you graciously. Please stay for the night as we celebrate. Plot point, that's 41. Plot point 41. The item is taken away and you are rewarded with gold coins. Remove the green gem. I forgot which one was the green gem. I think that's reroll any on you, right? So 140. Get a set of coins. 135. And then go to 49. 135. It's only 2 pages, and it's a lot in 2 pages. I'm not sure if we're gonna cover everything. 135 money. Holy water spellbook coins. One-time use. And if I'm at the market at the end of Saga, buy something. Okay, makes sense. Thematically, totally makes sense. And then we go to 49. As the green gem is taken away, you can tell a sense of excitement spreads among everyone present. Go to 45, 54. You have completed the saga! Now it's time to visit Darius' market stall. If you have 36 marked, go to 50. Okay. We have an option. A potion of heal. A short sword. A cavalier hat. A scroll of silver tongue, which is nice for the cunning. A whetstone, a robe, a compass. Then we can rest, level up, and go to Saga 3. The other ones was... And otherwise we would have gone to Saga 6. So... yeah. So I do have Saga 3 and 6, but we're not going to do that because I want to keep the spoilers limited. So yeah, I can buy now. I can buy other stuff. See what they do. Get them. What were the options that I got? Scroll of silver tongue. Now I'm curious. What does silver tongue do? I think it's your words weave like spun silver, enchanting and persuasive. During a charisma try, reduce all dice by 1. So that's nice. It's a divine spell. And it has a use. Basically, it's a one-time use until you rest again. So everything that has a Z, I could just erase the Z so I know I cannot use it anymore or make it a 0. Everything that had a one-time use, I lost. It's gone. So it's consumed basically. Compass, yeah. And level up. That's one thing I haven't tried yet because normally I'm done. End of the saga, market loot, yeah. You may pick one item, so each cat, the group receives one item together and must decide which cat will take it. But since I also have the money back, I can change that into something from the market that hasn't been picked yet. And then loot, you receive one random item by rolling a die and taking the corresponding number. And level up. After each saga, cat will level up. I currently am at level 1. It will be a level 2, which unlocks a speciality, which we can then use. And that's nice. So level 2, you get specialty item, and you should have 5 ability points, and then number. So yeah, basically that's how you play the game. We won, and let's see. That was fun. Quick little introductory campaign. We had one little loop, which luckily we didn't get stuck on because I recognized my special abilities. Otherwise, we would have had an issue. Yeah, I don't have much else to say. If you are interested, it is not on Kickstarter yet. It will come to Kickstarter soon-ish. I believe it's sometime September, so follow that link. And I will be back on Tuesday again with coffee and crowdfunding. And now I'm gonna fight somebody to raid. For the people who, basically are on YouTube, you cannot join in on the raid. That's a Twitch thing. I have to see if somebody is live right now because I see that Timey is live, so I'm gonna raid into Timey, who was in chat earlier. Raid time roller. So like I said, I will be back on Tuesday with another coffee and crowdfunding, and I hope to see you all there. Bye bye.